My name is Freeman. I'm with Adams County Correctional Center. I'm a correctional officer and I joined Adams County in March of 2011. I'm 4'11" 3/4, and whenever someone says something about my height or being challenged, I say dynamite comes in small packages but makes a big impact. What I enjoy the most is being with my coworkers and seeing the guys, the inmates and everything, making that impact every day of changing someone's life, of having a chance to. I just like making a difference like that. Okay, I joined the SWAT team in November of 2011. The reason why I joined is because if you had to choose on which side you had to be on if anything ever happened, I would want to be on the one that could help somebody or save someone's life, because anything at any moment can happen. Mostly I like to learn. If you set limitations on yourself that you can't explore anything, and you set limitations on what you can learn also. So when I first decided that I would join or try it out, I was watching those falls of the higher belts and I was like, wow, I don't think I'm going to do this. But you know, I had to view it. I had to take another viewpoint like I do everything else, and that's somebody had to start somewhere. The local battered women's shelter, I volunteer. I help build self-esteem by teaching them basic self-defense, and at the same time I'm teaching them that they don't have to stay somewhere that they feel like they have to, and to see me as small as I am helps me get to them quicker than what someone else that's bigger can get. I look at myself sometimes as a little secret weapon. I got a 7-year-old son that's named Christian, and he motivates me to get up and go all the time. I am his superhero. He understands I work at a prison, but I don't refer to the guys as inmates because I don't want him to have a viewpoint that's the way of society. I want him to come up with his own viewpoint of people in itself. And if you put a sign on somebody, it's automatic the road they're going to take. So if you give them a chance, you might get to know a better person. He thinks that I just tell him I go to hang out with the guys, and he says, well, tell him I said, yeah, you know, or something like that. But I do stay away from home. I do miss that. A lot of people ask me, do you ever think about him, you know, about how dangerous my job is, and I do. But if I had a choice, since I do have a choice, I would, if I'm going to die at any time, which I will, sooner or later, I want to die with dignity and honor and respect of doing the right thing and not living life unhappy. I want him to understand that even though it takes me away from home a lot, that I am happy, and that's what I expect him to be. Whenever he gets older, is not to settle for anything just because it makes other people happy. You have to make yourself happy in order to have a happy home. I draw an arrow on my hand every day. I'm sorry. It's to keep going, keep moving forward, because we did have one of my friends did lose his life, but I mean, he's still there. He's still there. But in order to get through, I just draw an arrow on my hand, and anytime I feel kind of down and out, I do look down, and it does remind me to keep moving, keep going forward, because you can look back at where you've been, but don't acknowledge all the bad stuff. You got to keep moving forward for the better, and that's in any situation. You can't hold a grudge. You got to keep moving forward and be the better person.